Welcome back everyone to a new video. I am just working on the last final touches for the little school stable so that I can hopefully bring some goats out here this week. And then after I am done cleaning out a couple of little tidbits here, I'm going to be moving over to the big red barn. Apparently I smell good to the bees. They don't leave me alone today. I wanted to show you guys that I got a handy dandy respirator and it's pink, so I'm gonna be wearing this, and if it gets really bad, I have a set of goggles that I can wear. So everybody that's been telling me that I need to get one of these, I have given in, I have caved in, so at least it's pink. I hate wearing these things. They make it feel harder to breathe, but I know it's healthier in the long run, because I don't want farmer's lung, so let's get to work with cleaning out the last little bit in here. So this is essentially ready. I just have to bolt the outside pen area to the wall on the outside. The window is in. We got it in yesterday. I'm really happy about that. Like, honestly, it took quite a bit of finagling, but we finally got it to work, so I'm really happy about that. And then there's kind of these little levels up here that I'm planning on making goats safe, putting a little ledge across the thing and a ramp to go up so that they have a little bit of an area where they can go up, lay up off the ground. When it's cold out, goats really like to be laying up higher off the ground, so I'll be building a ramp so that they can climb up there. And then obviously I've got a little bit of space down here. That's a divider that was in there already, but I think I might just leave it there because goats like to claim their own spots and beat other goats out. So in an effort to prevent that from happening, I'm gonna leave that divider there. And then this shelf was here too, that I might just patch up those two holes. Leave it on its side so they have something to jump on. I don't know. Or I might move it out to this area here to store things, which might honestly be a better use of it. So, but for the most part, this is done. I'm gonna put some chicken wire here, and then when it gets cold, I'll close it up. But right now, it's a really good way to be able to, you know, get some fresh air in here. So this is pretty much done. Just a couple of little finagly bits that I gotta finish, including the outside bit here, and then I can bring goats here. So before I get to work inside the barn, I wanted to show you guys what my dad got done the other day. He came out with the loader and pushed all of this nice and flat because we're gonna start building corrals here. So it's really exciting. We are starting over there, that green stake in the background, and then we're gonna be getting a water bowl trenched in where that orange one is all the way along there, so that'll be about 20 feet into the corral. There's gonna be a set of 4 here to start. That other green stake over there is where it is gonna end, so it's gonna go all the way down there. Kind of hard to picture now, but it's really starting to take shape. That's that old shed that I was cleaning out before. This is our well house. And then that's the barn, so hopefully you guys can maybe picture that a little bit in relation to each other. But there's going to be a whole set of corrals. I guess in relation to the barn, it would be about 40 feet away from the barn. So it's going to be really nice to kick them out there in the spring. So Dad just came to check on me just to see the progress, and I'm getting there. Like, this half of the loft is pretty much clean. I just got to sweep it. The plan here is to take those pieces that were cut out and hammer them along here, because we're going to be putting a whole layer of 3/4 inch plywood to help stabilize the building. So those little pieces of wood I'm going to put in here just so that the entire area is flat, so there won't be any random like giving or bowing of the plywood. So that's going to be step one. And then after cleaning, of course. And then we got a couple of other things over there to do, I guess. And I'm debating on if I want to sheet that part of the barn, like those two sides. Yeah, it's a beautiful day for doing something like this today. Whew. And most of all of the loft area here is pretty good. There's a little bit of stuff here, but these are the only two really problematic spots. So there's obvious rot there that's not going to be weight bearing, and then there's a hole there. So I'm really aware of those two areas, and I have been avoiding those. Obviously, because I will fall through that, I'm pretty sure. And I don't want to do that. So for the most part, this has been going pretty good. I'll just show you guys the view from the window, because it's really pretty. My goal is to have this whole loft clean, not necessarily broomed out, but all of that crap, I want it to be downstairs so that hopefully we can get the skid steer out there and I can just shove it all out and make a pile outside. So my goal for this evening is to have this loft cleaned out. So, better keep going. So, I apologize for my sweaty face, but the job is done. And the floor is clean, it just needs a sweep. So, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing for today in here, and then I'm gonna grab a broom and sweep it maybe tomorrow. So, I'm really happy with the progress today. Obviously, it's a lot of work to get this cleaned out, and I still have to clean out the bottom end, which I am not looking forward to looking at, but let's go see what it looks like. And in the meantime, I'm gonna leave these doors open overnight so that this can all get cleared out. And then hopefully do a little sweepy sweep tomorrow. Okay, well, it's definitely a mess, but nothing a little skid steer can't fix. So this, if you guys couldn't tell, is Pumpkin's baby. And she, as of yet, remains nameless. So I don't usually have a whole lot of trouble naming animals. I can typically look at an animal and be like, that's your name. It's just a feeling I get usually. But I think I hyped it up a little too much for myself with a bunch of lists of names that I'm not really quite sure what I want to name her. So my top choices though right now are Peppercorn or Pumpernickel, which I was leaning more towards Peppercorn, but I'm not sure anymore. And I'm that kind of a person that needs to get a name just right in order to be happy with the name that I pick out. So I will let you guys know by the end of this video what her name is. But right now, oh girly. Right now she is a day and a half old. And she's already reminding me lots of Pumpkin when she was born, so she's a super cutie. Okay, apparently we have run into a problem here. All of these have that red button on there, which means I have to press manual for 3 seconds before I can get a milker to start. So this typically happens when inflations, these things have been changed, and somebody turns the ADF system on and off. So this system right now thinks it's morning milking, which it is not. It is a PM milking. So what I have to do is take this one off. It's all off now. And then I have to turn the machine off here. I believe it's been a while since this has happened. And then I have to go back here, press F2. Oh my gosh, F. This one is a little finicky right now. F2. So all of these slowly go down. Okay. So F2 enter. Why isn't this working? There we go. Okay. So now I see those 2 green dots in there. It's not showing up. Those 2 green dots, now you can see it. So now, hopefully I should be able to press F1. And now you can see that it was on 2. Hopefully you saw that. And now we go back over here and we milk and we start. Hopefully. There. See, so now all of these red dots are gone. And that means I can just normally lift milker to start milking again. Crazy stuff. I'm happy I remembered how to fix that. So, I have picked the name Peppercorn for Pumpkin's baby. I'm still not 100% convinced it's the right name, so I'm going to try it out for a couple of days and see if it is in fact the right one. So, yeah, Peppercorn. And with that, it's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and share it with a friend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.